Hey, we're the Digmans. We're an on-the-go family who loves adventure, and recently we bought a bus. So help us out by liking and subscribing and watching our videos on how we repair and travel in the bus. I went onto YouTube and started watching a ton of floor plan layouts starting back in January when we kind of decided that we did want to buy a bus. I watched hundreds and hundreds of videos and figured there are two basic floor plan layouts. First, you have a galley, which gives you one center aisle that walks all the way through. But then you also can have an L-shaped. This is the one I've decided I think looks best. It separates the main area from the bunks, and I feel like it gives a homier vibe. So I kind of picked out ones I've liked on or things I liked about the YouTube videos I've been watching and drew out one. Then from there, we decided to establish the problems and plans, and it has evolved from different tables that were less in the way. I still have always kept this L shape and evolved more when we figured things like tables that should be rear and forward facing for seatbelt safety and things like that. Now, my father-in-law does not approve of these sketches at all because they are not drawn to scale. I do kind of have a rough. Plus, at this time, we didn't have a bus, so I didn't have the dimensions of our bus to know exactly what did work. However, I feel like this was still a good process because I figured out things that were not going to work for us. And so when we did get our bus, I was able to use the dimensions. Once again, I don't have a fancy compass. I only had a ruler and a pencil, and I kind of made decisions, but I did know from what I was planning, I only lost 6 inches behind the driver's seat in length, and in the width, I lost 2 inches. So it did become narrower, but I still used a similar scale. And I kind of had a floor plan looked out. But then when we went to the bus and looked, we did figure out that the bathroom kind of needed to go here because of where the black tank will go. So we did flip-flop where the dressers were. We kind of know where the toilet had to be because of this. So then I did redraw the back part. Then we went to the bus and taped out the floor. First thing I want to say is we do plan to extend this step even to give us a nice good platform. Here, I have a little cubby here that will be just for shoes, like a bin that pulls out. And this will be the booth that converts into a full-size bed. 3 seatbelts facing this way, 3 seatbelts facing this way. It is about as wide as my car seat. However, most of the time I think we'll just have 2 and 2 and then the driver because there's just the 5 of us. It's just we will have additional seatbelts just in case. Along this side here, we're just doing a countertop. Just about to where the window is. This is 31 inches. It is a little shorter, but we want maximum height to be able to see out the windows good and use this hinge to be able to open up the windows on the windows that do open. I don't want any upper cabinets, so there will be completely open at this point. I just think it makes it feel more open and less like a tunnel. We do have a broom closet on this side that will stud into this wall here with the refrigerator on the other side, so that way if we have to stop suddenly, the broom closet should brace it just in case, momentum keeps it going. So we have this countertop here with, I'm thinking, a sink in front of this window here that opens. And then we'll have like the stove here and another countertop here. This is the first wall that comes all the way up. And it's the only place here that I'll have some upper cabinets. I'll have like a microwave fan type thing over to vent the stove, and then a couple upper cabinets. And then we'll have one that kind of goes along here as an upper cabinet that will face the hallway, that will hold the air conditioning for this kid bedroom section. We do have a pretty narrow hallway and a small bathroom that would be here, shower, toilet, and just a pedestal sink. And this is an area under the bunks that will have a little cupboard that I can put like towels and washcloths and a little extra storage. This whole area here is kid bunk area. Underneath will be the full-size bed. You'll have to crawl in, and it will be the full-size bed this way for our oldest, who is 14 and a little taller. And we'll have little cubbies underneath to be able to store the kids' bed. And then at window height, we'll have the kids' bunks that they'll crawl feet first, and here, and little curtains for all three of them so they can have like their cubby with a little bit more privacy. And then we're moving our door just to where this window thing is. So that way we have one window in our bedroom, because these back three windows don't open at all, and neither does this back one. So this is the only window in the back in our bedroom that would be able to open. We have a king size bed that will go on, sit on top of this here. We'll have it be able to lift up, and we'll have the water tanks, fresh water tanks underneath our bed for storage. And then if you come back here, there is 23 inches here that we'll be able to have a closet like the full length, where we'll store more clothes or extra storage. Here is going to come out. We just have it in place so we can, it's one of the steps we need to have to register the bus as a camper. We'd rather have it be able to register it as a camper, and one of the requirements is to have a toilet. So until we get it registered, we're going to temporarily leave this small toilet. But this whole back area will be basically a giant bed and whatnot. The plan is to remove the emergency exits and have 2 fans that will be able to create some more air circulation. You know, suck air in one and blow out air in the other and kind of force air movement. Just in case it's a cool night that we don't need the AC, but we want good air circulation. Do you feel like I need to say anything else?
Seems pretty good.
That's the general tour. If you think I need to change anything, let me know. I love opinions or things to consider before we put this final thing into place.